Welcome to one more edition of Politics and Rant. I'm Egberto, Willies, your host. Today we are honored to have two great guys, Chris Thomas, who I've known since the days of Coffee Party when we were in a snowstorm recording us on Capitol Hill, and some I just met, Damman. I mean,
Damman.
Damman. That's a difficult name to have. DD. You know.
You just have to think of it as Damman.
Oh my God, he demands a lot, don't he? But anyway, we are here to talk. I've known this guy for a long time, but we're here to talk about a new venture. They've made a movie, a documentary. Which one is it? A movie
or a feature? We're filming it in October.
It's being filmed in October. So I tell you what. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you're doing?
Sure. Dan and I have been doing the streaming here at Netroots for a long, long time.
Right.
And we've also been working on this film. And Dan, basically, we were doing a lot of videos for politicians and things like that. Dan's an amazing writer, director, editor. And once we had a lot of success in kind of feeling like we had some say in national politics, I turned to Dan and I said, what do you want to do? You've helped me meet senators and interviewing these people like you're doing, big time stuff. And I said, what do you want to do, Scott? I've got this idea for a movie.
Yeah, and so coincidentally, like just before that, I had been at a coffee shop, and I was in line at the coffee shop, and I was, how they have these walls that people paste their flyers up and stuff, and I had seen a little postcard as I was in line, and it was a yoga meditation retreat postcard for 3 days, and it was Embrace Your Light, and it was trademarked. And I was like, come do meditation and yoga for 3 days, but don't steal my name, or my lawyer will be calling you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And so I was like, that's interesting. That seems like some, branding, spirituality seems like something not really talked about. And so as I got closer to to get my coffee, I saw a large poster, and it was for an actual yoga posing competition. And so I was like, this can't be real.
Right.
One of the least competitive things in the world on a competitive stage.
Right.
So then we started exploring it, and I was like, let's do this film about competitive yoga.
So tell me what are you going to do, or what is going to happen in the film that is about competitive yoga?
And what we're doing is, we first wrote the script as a mockumentary.
Yeah.
As a spoof.
Really?
Yeah, that's how it was first written.
That's funny.
Doesn't it feel like it should be a mockumentary?
Actually, the way you say it does.
Yeah, it's like, is this real? Is it not real? Is it real?
And then we wrote a good script, and we got a lot of good reviews. But it seemed that people were reading it and saying, you know what, you really got something here. You're trying to say an important message.
Right.
But we lose it in kind of the slapstick comedy. So we rewrote it. We rewrote everything. We actually got some grants from the SF Film Society. We were residents at SF Film Society. They do the film festival.
Right.
The International Film Festival.
We got to meet a lot of other filmmakers, and so over the years we've now honed the script so that it's now a really tight, meaningful. It's almost a dark comedy that looks at the competitive side of the U.S. spirit. Ultimately, it's a song. It's a movie about creating a world for global peace.
So let me ask you something. You yoga, competitive yoga was sort of the what do you call the catalyst for you doing this thing, but it's not really a yoga movie or a competitive yoga movie. It's deeper than that.
Yes.
Oh yeah. It's like a lot of movies. It's about relationships, how you deal with other people that are around you in your life, and how you treat them, which is super important. We had talked about like not having a yoga film without any yoga in it, just after class, before class, it's more about relationships.
So let me ask you this then. First of all, does it have a name yet?
It has it has a working title called the Yogi Trademark. And
you said you haven't filmed it yet.
No.
You intend to film it when?
October.
And how long of filming is it going to be? Like, is it a month, 2 months?
Right now we have 21 days, but we're trying to slim that down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, and you have your actors pulled out already, or?
No, what are you doing in October?
Yeah. I'm no actor.
I mean, it's tough. We actually, we were flirted with some Hollywood producers saying, oh, this is $1 million movie, this is a $2 million movie. And in the end, we weren't able to raise that kind of money. I think it's a counterculture film. It really is. But it's a lovely film that we think is going to resonate with a lot of audiences. But it's not the kind of thing that's easily fundable. So we did a WeFunder campaign where we got 140 of our friends to invest in the film. And we're still getting investors.
That's what I was about to ask you. Do you have a link that you have that people who want to take a look at what it is that you're doing and then maybe support it as well?
Yeah.
What's that link? Or do you have it?
YogiTM.com.
Yeah, the Yogi TM movie.
YogiTMmovie.com.
The Yogi
TM.com.
And the TM, is it trademark?
Yes.
Yeah, so you better not take our URL.
No. The only reason.
I'm joking. I'm kidding.
No. I'm only saying because I'm trying to figure out the Yogi TM. What the hell is TM? Oh, trademark.
Some people, and there's transcendental meditation too. So some people will think that.
You see, so you're mocking in so many different ways, huh?
Oh yeah.
In so many different ways, But look, I tell you what I foresee. In foreseeing the future, here's what I see. I see a movie that you attempted to get funded by the billionaires, by the big wheels, never got funded. And guess what happened? The movie turned out to be a blast when it went into circulation in, where is it, North Dakota? Where do they have that film screening?
Sundance.
It goes out
Park City.
It goes out to Sundance, and it's a hit. And then Netflix comes to you and says, we want it. And then Hulu comes to you and says, we want it. And suddenly, the investors in the film, they're turned into millions. Don't you see that already?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you guys see that?
I do.
Yes. And even if that doesn't happen, we're going to make a great film that we like.
I'm kidding, right?
Yeah.
I'm kidding because I know you. You're like all of us here. We are here for a mission.
Yeah.
And we hope that we can live by doing the mission, which this will help you live by doing the mission. Right. But yeah, I understand what it is.
I mean, even in the political, the videos and all that stuff, we've always been about like a spoonful of sugar. Helps the medicine go down. So we always try to, but it's moved into this dramedy for us instead of just a big comedy.
Well, I'm excited to see because, we all know your work. I mean, you've been doing Netroots for a long time, and your work is all over, what we've done. And then, of course, you did Coffee Party with us, and we have all those films. Maybe I need to give you some of those outtakes that not the quality that you guys have. If you ever needed to say, friend, hey, remember the snowstorm. Yeah. Anyway, give me a closer.
Well, it's great to be interviewed by you.
Yes.
We've been fans a long time.
Oh, yeah.
And if people want to see our short film, it's called A Werewolf the Movie. You can Google that, and you can get an idea of what we do. And as we said, if you're interested in the feature film, go to YogiTMmovie.com.
Yeah. YogiTMmovie.com, and I will have that placed in the Karen as well as in the blog accompanying this particular. Oh, I love that. Yes.
It's going to be backwards though, right? Is it backwards? No, it's not.
No, you're a smart guy, man.
It's a terrible handwriting, but
you're a smart guy. Anyway, look, Dan, thank you so kindly for giving me this interview.
Yeah,
and as well, my brother Chris.
All right,
Muchas gracias, hermano. All right, absolutely, man. Thank you. We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number 1, subscribe to our channel. And number 2, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.